I think that's a great question because schools, regardless of what community area, state, or country you're in, matter as a way to anchor a family in a community. And it's often the first point of contact and trust building that families make regardless of where they are. And so I would argue that the role of a school is vital for a family's health and well-being long-term. Often when we think of children and culturally when we think of children, we think of just kind of like their academic exposure and outcomes. And when we're thinking about the expansion of our community and the inclusion of our community to have migrants, refugee families, mixed status families, it's critical that we look at the whole child and amplify models that are really thinking about the whole child. And we've seen in research and in practice, even here in the city of Chicago, programs like community schools that are really thinking about the whole child, their mental health, their access to certain services, and how we couple that and amplify what they need with programs that are designed to really support them. And then the really last big piece are students themselves. In a lot of the work around safe schools, there was some student voice engagement, really beyond just students who either have a family of mixed status or are mixed status themselves, but beyond that to children who have best friends or classmates that are of mixed status, and what the fear of enforcement looks like when the threat of your classmate or your friend is happening, and how disruptive that is, not just to the student who is living that insecurity in the classroom, but to the whole classroom environment. And so really making sure that those students have an outlet to share how those things are affecting them, but also have a way of talking about and providing agencies to what they think should be solutions forward. And so the role of students, of school boards, of teachers, of family engagement staff to mobilize right now and make sure that their districts have strong policies is going to be really critical. And having all of those players at the table are going to really ensure that even if there is a lot of instability at the federal level, as we're thinking about local implementation, all of those community members are going to be critical agents to keep some of that work going.